Actually, I probably ought to take it. Blood pressure. Well, I'm not crystal. And that old dog's Tomorrow we'll swing by there and I'll use her breathing thing. Hey, Pamela.
Hey, Pamela.
How you doing, love?
So I'll do it later.
Hey, Cassie. Oh, we're just hanging in there, love. We ran down to a cemetery today and filmed. And Christine Sears, hello and welcome. If you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button. I went down to the cemetery today, and sorry for my voice not working right.
Yeah. Sounds like both of us now.
I was going to edit the video, but it's been a while since I just made a video and just let you guys suffer for what you hear. And even if you've already watched it, watch it again. And if you got earbuds, use them. And rate that cemetery activity 1 through 10. Comment a number. How active you think that cemetery is. It's not gated at all. I know a couple of people that's in there. I told when I first turned the camera on about 3 years ago, I guess. I was standing about where I was when I turned the camera on. And I used to be in it. How you doing, love? And some females said, "I'm fixing to call you." And I was like, okay. And my phone started ringing. And before I could get it undone, it stopped. But it said, unknown caller. I thought that was pretty neat. I've never forgotten that. Like I said, even if you have already watched it, go back and watch it again and rate it 1 through 10. Everybody give me a comment how active you think that cemetery is. And again, it's not gated off. It's one that we can do at night. So that's going to be Christina's second cemetery at night. She done real good up here at this one, if y'all seen that one.
I was getting scared crapless by that cat.
Hey, Cassie. We got a new one here, Christina Sears.
Yep, basically my name with an E and a C.
Yes. Yeah, if you like this kind of content, just hit that like button and subscribe. I noticed somebody jumped off last night. I don't know who it was yet. I ain't looked at my analytics, but if it's because I did not get to come on last night.
It was not fun.
I didn't feel like it. Even though I wanted to, she called off for last night to be it, and I didn't feel like it. But I'm gonna look through there, and whichever one jumped off, they can just stay off. I'm sorry. Y'all know I've been sick, ain't been feeling good. And I thought, well, today we'll do it. Uh, there's a few things I want to talk about before we get down to family stuff. Uh, this is something that Sabina sent to me. And I've went back over what we got from Jack and Lily. And I kind of went through it backwards. And I'm going to read it. And there's a lot more to it than what we thought. Um, yeah, having black eyes and everything and stuff. Yeah, that upsets me bad. And see, they know this stuff. They already know it. There's 10 on, 5 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like button. And don't forget, even if it's somebody that's watching this later, go back and watch the video I uploaded earlier and leave a comment on a number 1 through 10 of how active you think that cemetery is. Before we get started with this, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that this ain't going to be a pretty picture. Black vehicle took and hid kids. I bet they panicked. Hello needs help. That's why he's evil. My hands in bathroom, broke neck. Help me. Black coat. Black. And then my coat, pink. Wet pants. Jack. Grandma Durwood. Daniel. Eyes pulled out. Cousin, bathroom, and pillow. Now, that eyes pulled out. I listened to it again to make sure I heard it correctly, and I did. Yep. Inside of a pillow. Mom, me, yeah. Yep, her friend. And that's him. That's right. Did, yeah. Killed them. I did. Pillow.
Hey, Jen.
Ginger. Yes, lost color. Yep, the mom. Yes, they're blue. It's not. Yeah, yep. Remote area. Did it 1.5 miles in yellow. Jack, too much blood. Smells now. seen a plane. Yes, uh, the little boy was funny, but they looked very sickly. They lied. They were in the back. He was angry, smothered with pillow. It did, yep, both. Murder, yep. Mom's in, yeah. He's the one maniac. Yeah, a lot of country. I think a crime, a party on Thursday. Yeah, dig them out. They won't see them anymore. Lily was injured a little. Pillow, yeah. A lake, me, Brianna, yeah, Nathan. Beat him. Rural area, hurt. They all agreed. Seen them in the room on Friday. They missed. They waited. And there's like a creek. In it they did. Boyfriend. And remind you not, again, which all of you already know, this is stuff we got within the first 3 or 4 days, 5 days. They have told everything. Seen them in the room on Friday. They missed. They waited. And there's like a creek in it. They did it. Boyfriend. I know they're together at the house. Hidden head. Nephew. Yeah, it's true. Mom didn't want to see us. Hey, yeah, did. Can't believe he did this to me. He did. Mom was away. He would. Did. He killed. Yep, me, yeah. Mom, halftime wasn't home. Mad. Daniel. So I guess Mom was mad at Daniel all the time. Came in my room. Uh, they was both bad to Jack. They both did it in the backyard and with a pillow. Here, yeah. Ken, he's down a little from Jack. I can was in the yard. Lily at Deep Point, hurt because of angry, beat to death. They will find them both. They need felonies for both, 1 to 2 feet in.
Hey, Judy.
Hey, hey everybody. They're probably going to be buried naked. Rosita. It's cold. They nearly found us. Okay, Lily needs Jack. I can't believe he killed me. I do know there is. Yes, want mama. Yeah, my road. Before they realized what happened, Jack Love footstep, which we know was fake. Me, yeah. The family is mean. As him both were, I have been. Jack, Lansdowne Station. There's a lake. It was a bad home. Yep, Cody and a cousin don't. Died at home. Yeah, and mom. Yeah, mean. Yeah. Once he touched with his finger. I want a grandma party. Did it in the shed with a truck. Mom and him. It was cold. Mom didn't want either of us. Jack's teeth. Grandma knew it. Grandma heard it. Grandma seen it. Yeah, tied a shirt around Jack. Uh, yeah, no grandma. Yep, he knew Jack was wet. Yep, dead. Broken bones. Fell in deep. Can't swim. In bed and each other. Yep, I guess Mom and him got their wish because we're not here anymore. So that's what come out of reversing that. Um, who's Christina? My girlfriend's sitting right here.
And the other Christina, that's
Oh.
Christina Shears.
Oh, Christina Shears.
She's
Yeah.
up here.
For
Okay.
well. Oh yeah, you're right there.
Mine's different though. Mine's with a K. Hers ain't.
Like I said, now somebody jumped off last night. I don't know who it was, um, but I will look through my analytics and it'll show me who it was, and they can just stay off. Um, I'm from Ohio. I know some people from Ohio.
Yeah.
Hey Judy, yeah, them poor babies. Now listen to this. This is what uh, Sabina sent me.
Hey, Internet friends, welcome back to today's show. So, today we will be going over Jack and Lily Sullivan, the case of the two missing children from Nova Scotia. Jack is 4 and Lily is 6. Now, last night I was listening to some clips from It's a Criming Shame, and Belinda Gray, the bio grandmother of Jack and Lily, spoke out. She spoke out about some inconsistencies regarding Janie's messages and interview, and also inconsistencies regarding what Daniel has said. Now, there are so many different stories that they have given, in my opinion, that I feel like I'm reading like a Mad Hatter's book. You first have Malaya saying to Daniel, "Do you hear the kids?" And then you have Daniel telling his side, saying he said that. Then you have Janie supposedly filling potholes. That somehow turned into flattening out ground to put a kiddie pool in the middle of the driveway. What is going on?
Could you imagine the thought process that anybody and everybody that was seeing and hearing that she was making a spot for a swimming pool for kids that were not there? I mean, born in Dover. Uh, they uh, Christina, we consider ourselves a JSB fam here, a family, and somebody suggested we do one a week where we just hang out, just talk and cut up and carry on and see what we've heard from this and that and another, and just spend a hour or so just hanging out. Uh, and I don't know if you've been watching in the background a pretty good bit or what, or how long you have found me. Um, but we do a lot of things here. Lately, we've been on these children. Uh, it's just getting worse by the minute. And even though I'm putting this in here on the show today about this, but it was what was brought to my attention, and that's why I went ahead and went backwards on that paperwork so I could put it in order. And now we know about the beating. Jack plainly said last Thursday He was whipped, picked up, and choked, and everybody heard it. And some cruel things about Lily as well. Uh, Trying to use her name for construction. He's, he's sick. He's just sick. I don't know where my other little thing went.
Yeah, so I came up with a little thing for him.
That may be too tall. I don't know.
You know what? It works.
I don't know if it will. We can try it and see, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to stay there or not.
There we go.
With this, what is going on?
Oh, I ain't ready for it.
Now, last night, this is absolutely disgusting and really makes me so mad. I'm holding back. Photos were found and were given to Belinda. It was a 4-year-old Jack Sullivan to my left with 2 black eyes. What kind of person would...
The photos of Jack. Hey, Andy. The photos of Jack that she got most recent. Both eyes were black on Jack. And the other day, I don't remember what day it was on, but when I asked about the discipline, and am I aware of the news character Kent? No. No, sure ain't. She said, yeah, but they started with done something first to Jack before they started doing something to her. She never did tell what it was. What about this character, Kent? All right, you're done, Kent. He's Durwood's friend, and Daniel's friend, and Janie's friend. I'll run you down. Well, tell them, come on. Tell them you got something waiting on them. Plain and simple. He talks with them on a daily basis, but he's probably in on it too. I'm going to send him through Facebook. Okay. I wouldn't give a flip what any of them said. On IV settings in my big chair 20 more hours before I get off. Bless you, love. Let me finish this clip right here, and then I'll look at that.
would do such a thing like that? A monster. That's who. Let's get to the clips, guys.
Who, for being their grandmother.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop, here's why.
How about get off my cellular device?
And I'd have to say it really struck a chord in me that it's really, really hard to put into words.
It's okay.
I see Janie's pain. I believe her pain is real. Her world has been tipped over. I see that. I know that. I do not thank her. I'm sorry. I heard this woman actually complain about Lily and Jack. I heard this woman say that she didn't need pictures of them because they were living there. I heard this woman say that she doesn't know anything that goes on over in that trailer. She minds her own business.
Now, you know dadgum well she don't mind her own business. You see how she running around out there like a chicken with the head cut off? Ain't no way in the world she ain't in and out all day long, every day. Lying dadgum dog. Kent owns a junkyard, the garage, and it burned down June 2025. It's actually 1 month after the kids went missing. Uh, yeah. Um, Also, a public figure in the community. Well, that'd be a good thing. That way, when it gets made a spectacle of, everybody in that community will see it. Uh, well, I can't wrap my head around. He owns the garage and he's in a wheelchair. I don't know. Maybe he's got some guys working for him, but it won't make no difference. I heard. I heard 25 miles from Victor. I don't know how true it is. I do not know because all these nut jobs are lying. Look here, 14 on 10 like hit that like, guys. Uh, let's always keep it matched. I heard that there was going to be arrests made, and nut job is one of them. And I think uh, the other they said was I I can't remember now. It was either Daniel and his mom or Malaya and her mom. I can't remember. Yeah, he's laying low. You know, yeah, I'm fixed to just here in a minute. Check it out. Uh, yeah, he done. He said it out in his own mouth. He said, "Look here, we've done went too far with this. We've told too much. How many times do you need to confess? If it was anybody else, and you confessed on live footage that you know about these missing children, what's happened to them, where they're at, your butt would already been in the jailhouse till you showed proof of it. They wouldn't have them haul around with you down here. What's wrong with authorities up there? I don't know. But I will say, and I stick with it, every authority up there should feel ashamed of themselves. This ain't no waiting game. We're not out here baking cookies. We're trying to find children. And with people doing like they're doing, uh, well, about the only bad thing about RCMP is just, they didn't do it quick enough. And they kept playing Daniel's game, going only the way that he would describe. That's about all I got against them. But Daniel is sickening, and Durwood is sickening. They planted that stuff out there so trackers would go that direction. These babies are not getting any justice because they keep playing chase mouse. Uh, yesterday they said that they brought a new dog in, a German Shepherd, said, and it hit on a well and then came back to a well. And then something last night was flipping through, said that there was a dirt spot somewhere, looked like where some dirt had been moved and something covered up. And then it changed over to something else. Looked like two small graves is what it looked to me like. So I don't know. But when we last spoke to Lily, she said no outside. Because I asked her if she was still in something dark, in a dark room, somewhere with that mattress she's talking about that's dirty. And said no, we're outside. So They're gonna be good, I tell you.
Yes. Well, I know CPS was investigating. I've been shown pictures of Jack with black eyes. There's pictures of him with marks on his chin. CPS doesn't come because of learning disabilities. That much I do know. So CPS was there for something else.
See if I can pause this. I noticed this a week or so ago. But if you will look at his left cheek, you see that bruise on his left cheek? Quit blurring it. There you go. Right down there toward the bottom, close to the chin. And you can plainly see on this one he didn't have a black eye, so that had to have been taken.
So no,
just
I
right
do not
before
think
everything
Janie. I'm sorry,
went south.
but I don't. Thank you.
Why would anybody feel sorry for any of these nut jobs? I mean, that's just giving in to their guilt and their behavior, what they've done. Heck no. No. Hey, Patricia. I mean, myself, if they was out in the water, I wouldn't throw a float for them, you know?
That's all the names.
Is that all the names?
Yep.
Sure?
Yeah.
What about these?
No.
Okay.
Plus that's
Okay.
32.
Okay. All right, we got the names right here. Whoever's name she draws will be able to pick the next day for family time, and we're not there yet. You can go do your thing real quick if you want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the couch.
Okay.
Cause I'm getting cold.
Yeah, kids get bruised and bumps.
I knew about that.
But they don't get two bruised eyes and broke ribs and broke bones and this and that and other from just playing around and swinging on the swing, if that's correct. And everything that they've done or is doing is looking stupid. When you know there's no kids involved, CPS has done took the baby. Okay, so now there's no kids, period, in their life anymore. So why would you be out trying to scrape up and level off a place for a swimming pool for the kids? I mean, people apparently just ain't letting that register. Kent Corbett. He's the one that has the business, right? Hey, bug. 31 minutes. Lansdale Station. best route now due to traffic. Pick 2. Lansdowne Station. 29 to 31. Probably I'd like to know where. Yeah. He does. He does. He looks satanic. What road? I think he could be in cahoots with Malaya's mama and Durwood. It's one road Thursday night, May 1st. Well, what about the old home place that was handed down that's got the well on it? How far is that home from their place? Does anybody know what number the road is that's got that? I have no idea neither. I do know that it's legit. I mean, I heard a police officer say it, that it was handed down, and they are some places where things can be hidden, and they will. Have all but 3 influence here. Lord have mercy. We need to try to figure that out, because I guarantee you it's between 34 minutes and the 10-minute mark. I would probably say 10 to 12 miles away. It does. It sounds. But there's 2 ways that could go. Either that was a threat saying you know too much, you better keep your mouth shut. Or they were there and everything went down. But that would take a little while. And I don't know how long Malaya was standing on the side of the road. She couldn't keep sitting there hearing them cry and carrying on. She didn't want to hear or know what was going on at the tail end. What was his verdict? Well, I mean to. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. He told me the fire department didn't do no investigation. Probably not if he told them what had happened, that, it was something he did or something, left something on the eye or something. Blow the figure, yeah. I mean, they just, they have to be brought out to everybody and put things in a order to where they can understand what these type of people are and what they're capable of. Mr. Volunteer, well, how in the world is he going to do anything? Looks like he's half dead now. That's crazy. But you're right. It don't make no sense. I mean, there's only two reasons this could have happened. You got that right. I've had that proved many a time. Yeah, just a blank stare. Whatever first happened took place in the house, in the trailer. And I remembered perfectly. Rose was saying something about him taking to the her taking him to the bath, or him taking him to the bathroom, and Summer spoke up and said, she did that. So I guess they thought they did a good enough job, but by the time they got out the car, they were awake again and screaming and carrying on and this and that and other. And if you look back, you'll see a spot where the grandma that lives there on the property said that she heard the screaming and the crying and the carrying on. But you listen on to the next interview with her where she's showing where everything happened. She said, I didn't really know nothing until the dogs started barking. And she said, I got up and the kids was playing out in the yard, but didn't know why Daniel and Malaya wasn't out there with them. So her story changed 3 times in that one clip. Can you get any screenshots for me from Google Earth? Zoom down about as far as you can get. Because I don't think they're done with that pipeline as far as finding bodies. I don't know, but I hear they could be as many as 12. So if you could get his location and the pipeline that's close to his place and do some screenshots for me, send it to me. If this is the way it's going to go, then I might well just get Ava involved. But I want them locked up, because regardless or not, if these children are alive or deceased, she is still their mother. And, yeah, along the pipeline and up in them thickets, yeah. And they've only found 4, or 5. I want them arrested. That way we can do what we need to do to find out. And that way we can have everything that is going to be said in trial. Somebody mentioned yesterday about court. I don't remember which one was watching, but it said something about court. When they go to court, that they're going to mention this, they're going to mention that. If we do it the way I'm talking about, well, we'll already know what's there when they use that in the court, and we'll know if they're going to be sitting there lying, or they're going to try to think in their mind, well, we're busted, we're guilty, let's just admit to it, see if we can get a lesser charge. Of course, she's going to play insanity, and she's going to try to have some kind of native person to back her up and all this good stuff. But I'm not sure she can anymore, because she's got all the reses very, very ticked off. She's tried to go into some, and they would not allow her in. So she might have to go find a different lawyer somewhere else before this thing hits the fan. Well, it states right here, when Lily said it, I mean, with their hands are tied. Let's see. Guess they got their wish. We're not here anymore. Hang on, I'll find it. Lansdowne Station. Give me just a minute. Yeah, my road. Yep, my road. I said, was it on your road that you live on? Could it be a back road or an off road? And she said, yeah, off my road. And you say a little dirt road. And you know how much it's rained. Yeah. You know what? That's what needs to happen. And I think that everybody share these videos with as many people as you possibly can. It don't make no difference if you know them or not. Just send them out. Just share them. That's all that's going to count. That number that Sabina pops up. Everybody make a phone call to that number and say that they've done confessed 1,000 times. Why are they not locked up? But when you call anonymously. Hit the star button before you dial it. Say, this has been going on for too long. Durwood has done admitted to everything. He knows where the kids are. Daniel's admitted that they've all sat down and planned this thing out together and to get rid of the evidence. Y'all got more than enough. Let's start seeing some business. If we could get enough people to start ringing that phone, then it might put a little fire on them to get them to get them and start doing some interrogation. But these people are just going to be just like anybody else. We're going to have to set a fire on them to get them to do anything. And if y'all will share this, just say, look, hey, check out John's Son Vlogs. Check out some of his live shows. Just if you're in town, mention it. Talk out loud about it so people will hear you. If you're at a gas station, look, so have you ever heard of John Southern Vlogs YouTube channel? Just anything you can, just share it. Share it to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got. what's that thing you on TikTok? Just share it to everybody you possibly can. And when we start getting some responses in here, and you start seeing some new people coming in, since I've been doing these babies, we've got about 50 new people, and they believe like we do that this thing was just it come up out of the blue. They sat down, they thought it through, they talked to everybody and made a plan, and just the only problem is they can't remember the plan. And they're getting their times and their stuff confused, and that's what's getting them caught. But we have to step up and say, look, they've done confessed to you enough for you to have plenty to get them for neglect of children, for knowing where and what has happened to these children. Get them into the interrogation room, or you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of phone calls daily until you do so. They're not going to change their number, so they'll get fed up with it. And whoever's the district attorney up there is going to be like, okay, well, let's do something before they start coming up here to the office. That's it right there. I mean, it's the only thing we can do. It is the only thing we can do. Louise Venue, something. Asked who is Christina. Let's see. Well, somebody jumped off because we had 2,599. Now we got 2,598. The new Christine that's here, Christina, can you hit the subscribe button, Mo? If you like this content, would you hit it? We are trying to get to the 3,000 mark as soon as we can. But if you will hit the subscribe button, Christina Sears, it will bump up to 2,599. And that way we won't be but one away from 600. Well, 2,600. And we've had total of 30 new subscribers as of today over the last 2 months here. It's not the best in the world. It don't show that you've subscribed yet. Let me go to my analytics. We got more from United States, Canada, and United Kingdom this month. Don't see on there. Look. Yeah. Hey, Victoria. Shows Joni, but I mean, she might have did because I didn't get to come on last night. This was her idea for us to do all this for just to have a JSV family day. But I could have. I have not felt like it, guys. I've been having asthma attacks, and now I'm going hoarse. I don't know what in the world I've got now. And, so I guess that's why she did it. But no, I've not seen where you. My mom got sick. She'll still be on there. Just check and make sure, because it could be past the current time when it changed over. So if you and resubbed. Well, I can show you like last night we were 2,599, and we are now at 2,598. So we need two more. So you guys please share the JSV, the John Southern vlogs. Oh, you did just now? Let me refresh the page. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Need one more to hit that 600 mark. So if y'all don't care, I'm asking all of you, share. I know a lot of you got friends on Facebook and stuff. It don't make no difference if they like this kind of content or not. Just share it to them. You never know. Bless you, love. All right, so we about got that over with. So yeah, the kids, Jack is all beat up and black eyes and all that rigmarole. So what they're saying that we got within the first 4 days is something that's took them going on 3 months to figure out. So when I say we can find out more from the deceased quicker and more accurate, I mean it. And that's terrible. But it works that way. All right. JSP family time. All right. What's everybody been doing? And I know all of you ain't wearing no halo now. Come on.
That's such a lot. Not all.
What y'all been getting into now, dang it. Yes, Judy, I know you do, honey. You've been a proud fam for a long time. We got out and made that video today, and I don't know if my voice is gonna stay like this for a while or not. I don't know, but we got back and chilled out, and we watched a little bit of one of them audited shows, and I said, well, let's just go live and do the family time. So that's what we're doing. My sister has one of the breathing things, and I didn't know if she still had any of the stuff in it, but she said yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna go by there and use it for a few minutes and see if that'll help. Uh, they are getting on another vehicle. They're gonna get on a little truck. Raymond wrecked his car, so having to get another one. Buy school clothes for your grandson or granddaughter. We bought some of these right here.
They're 50 cents. So yeah.
We bought some of these right here because we need paper for our folders. About 4 of them, and no, they wouldn't 50 cents.
Yes.
When we got up there and paid for them, that's a quarter apiece. I thought that was 50 cents. That's what tag said, but when we got up there, it's just a quarter apiece. Get your husband to subscribe. Well, grab his phone and do it. A lot of people, I tell them all the time, if you've got other devices in your house, like your spouse has got a cell phone, just anything. You've got a tablet, uh, iPad, or whatever, subscribe on all them devices. She will help me as steroids, and it helps the most. Yes, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna say she said it take about 30 minutes sitting there with it, but I'm gonna do it. And she said my insurance would cover it, so I'm gonna go down there where I get my sticky pads from my tens unit and have him get me one. Your arthritis been hurting bad. Just get where you ain't comfortable. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's the way my neck is. Your halo fell off 40 years ago.
Oh God.
He's doing it now.
I guess Johnny said that one.
No, Johnny ain't on.
Oh.
I guess not. She jumped off. Let me just check my phone palette here. We are at 2,599. So if he's doing it now, let me refresh my page. Did you get him down to my channel? Let me refresh my page. He just did. Let's check it out. Lord have mercy. Bless you, love. 2,600. Daggum right. Ever so often they give me these little things like I can put 2 videos together, or I can do yeah. They got it fixed now where I can say who's subscribed, who ain't. And believe it or not, 26% is not subscribed here. And if one jumps off, it shows it. It puts a check mark up beside of it. Hey, David Mathis. Hey, and welcome. Man, I tell you what. When the kids was in school, it was $45 when they first started, and when they got up in high school, we had to pay for the laptop there, and then we had to buy a book, and it was like a $600 book. Uh, Me and the family, we all split up and got it for her. We had to do that 3 times, all 3 daughters of mine. And that is just crazy. And then they have to turn it in at the end of the year, and if it's not tore up or written in or anything like that, you get your money back. But we didn't get our money back. So thank you. Yeah, y'all just share with people on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got. Just let them hear of the channel, Tell them what we do. And, we do challenges, we do sessions for people, let them hear from loved ones. Regular is $30. It goes up to the channel. Private sessions are $60, and it won't go up to the channel. We do drawings, giveaways, whatnot. We do all kinds of things on here. So you never know. Your grandson's in high school, and my granddaughter is in college. There you go. They don't have to pay for laptops down there? Daggum. We did. It was like $140 for the laptops they have to use up here. Back when I was going to school, you couldn't even use an ink pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and welcome to JSV. Daggum. Everything they got now, we didn't have it back then. Sure didn't. It's crazy, but technology just blew up, I reckon. Now remember, don't jump off because she has wrote everybody's name down and put it in this bowl right here. And here in a little while, I'm gonna shake it up and she's gonna draw one.
And if you notice if you think about what the blue blob is, it's me.
The blue blob.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
I have to blanket over my head because I'm cold.
Oh. What are you trying to do? Play Ghost?
No, I'm
Where
cold.
you at?
Right behind you under the blanket.
Behind me under the blanket.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
I'm cold.
We couldn't use no calculator. No, see. She'll draw out of this bowl, and whoever's name she draws, you get to pick the next day we do Family Day. And each Family Day is going to be different. Like today, we're talking about them kids. We're talking about us. Just what we've been doing and how we are and all this stuff. Next time, maybe getting to call out to a loved one. May sit and just read one of you, or multiple of you. And you just never know. We'll switch it up every time. It'll be interesting, put it that way. I think since it's been 2 or 3 days, I think that tonight will be Jack and Lily again and see what said again now. Anything's changed. So now Daniel is not innocent by no means. I don't think that he was the main one, but he helped. So he's right in it with them. And numbnuts, He's in it just as much or more. He's the instigator. He wanted that money and probably told them we'll all split it however many ways. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I mean, this is not our norm. Most time we get on here, we talk for a minute or two, run the spirit box, see what we hear, and it goes from there. You never know. Uh, and believe it or not, be here long enough, and you'll hear your own name, and you'll also hear from a loved one. And I tell everybody, you can ask any of them to see her. Once you hear your name and hear from a loved one at home, don't think nothing of it. If you see, hear, or feel anything over the next couple of weeks or more, that's just their way of a loved one trying to let you know that they're around. It's not a bad thing. You might lose a little energy from here and there, maybe a little bit more sleepy, but it's a good thing. She's had you to watch me before. Now, see there, y'all trying to stay behind the camera, kind of. People have come in here. They've made friends with people. That it really, you know, it, it's a learning process here. Uh, you know, I don't know if you yourself have watched any of my graveyard videos. I probably got around 300 or 400 graveyard videos, and I know 4 years, sure enough. Uh, now you're mine, yeah. Uh, Christina, uh, now we can go up to our cemetery up here where my mom's side of the family is, and they'll call her by name up there now. And I think that's so neat. I've seen a big old limb uh, laying up in the graveyard, and she was filming, and I took the limb and put it in the back of the truck, and that was her first time of filming with me not standing there. And
Yeah, and I didn't know what to say.
some little girl said, "You walked right by me," or something like that. And then I heard somebody say, "You're pretty," or something like that. And today, when we went down there to prospect,
That was the first thing they said.
there was a woman said, "You're pretty down there."
No, she said you're really pretty.
Mm.
Correction.
Now, like I said, I did not edit that video. I didn't want to. I want y'all to all rewatch it. And like I said, I want every one of you to leave a comment on that video. It is Old Prospect Cemetery. Rate it 1 through 10 of how active you think that cemetery is. If you got earbuds, headphones, whatever, please use them. Now, it's right offside of the road, so there is some traffic. But just really listen to the underlying sounds. Uh, it turned out very well. I mean, I had her to write it down in case I wanted to edit it, but I just said, look, we're going to let them hear it, and they can rate it 1 through 10, and we'll go back and we'll do a night session there. I've been here since 2019. Well, it's been a while, ain't it? Y'all see me at my high, you see me at my low, and everything below that, I guess. There ain't no better place for a family group than right here at JSV. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's here all the time. Now you're on my yeah. 4 years in July. Where did the time go? Yeah, I had been just doing it a little while before I got started in with summer. Uh, I had a lady up in Canada call me and ask me if I'd care to try to do anything on uh, summer's situation. I said, sure. And it just went from there. I wished I would have been doing YouTube before. I've done the uh, um, place out there in Kentucky, Waverly Hills Sanatorium. If y'all have never checked it out, y'all can Google it. I'm wanting to get in the Brushy Mountain State Prison, but it says still closed due to maintenance. Um, I want to, me and uh, my brother's old lady, ex old lady, and Christina, and I'd like to have one or two of y'all come down and let's go to that uh, old South Petersburg Hospital and do it. And we'll do it live. Yeah. Anybody's here that is subbed up that enjoys it, you are a JSV fan. It's 4:44 here. I don't know what time it is where y'all are at and everything, but we're gonna go in here and chill out for a little while and fix supper in a little bit, and we'll probably come back on probably around. I'm gonna say probably around 8:30, something like that, and we'll just see what Jack and Lily has to say. Love to, but he keep following so much. And I have to sit down a lot. Hey, I don't want to sit down a lot too. That's something I can't do is just stand. Now, I can walk a little bit. Now, I can't just stand. I cannot do it. But don't worry about that because I'm going to have plenty of daggum pull-out chairs when we go. You can bet you bottom dollar on that one. Up there, right up here at the old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Now, we may have to run down to Birmingham and pick up Tanya, but it'll be fine. Love y'all, and we'll see y'all between 8 and 8:30.